parlor director. Always so generous. Come on, let's go. Oh, so that's how it is. Thanks for the
I've long heard that your knowledge encompasses all things old and new, Mr. Zhongli. But I never knew that you were well versed in the art of cooking, too. It is truly an honor to make your acquaintance.
No need for formalities. I too feel humbled to be in the company of such talented young people. There are many things I could learn from you.
Oh, if it's possible, may I trouble you to...
Exorcism? I can't say I'm an expert in the field, but if you don't mind, we could...
Whoa, there's so many people here. All we knew was that Happy Lantern Ride, everyone!
Likewise. Please take a seat.
Happy Lantern Ride! Are you having fun? Me too. I've seen Xinyan perform before, but this is the first time I heard that the audience loved it too. And she's been receiving quite a lot of performance invitations.
Yep, and they asked us to pass on their season's greetings to everyone. They hope we'll have a wonderful gathering.
The performance was spectacular indeed. However, it gave Xiangling a huge burst of inspiration, which in turn gave us a...
Us? Did Xiangling ask you to...
That, my friend, come to think of it,
Hold on, Xiangling. See? Someone here knows how to encourage people. Thanks, Paimon. Oh, and I have to thank Mr. Zhongli, too. He gave me lots of useful pointers that really drove it home for me. Oh, so that's...
Yes. Since we'll be dining together, the topic of our conversation naturally revolved. Xiangling's ideas are... My suggestions were not...
Oh, the two of you... Anyway...
That sounds like it might become a...
How about...
Speaking of eat... Oh, you know, lots of people come over to eat during Lantern Rite. As for...
The director went to... Seems like it's almost time.
Huh? Huta went to fetch someone in person? Oh, that must mean they are super important. Could it be...
She didn't clarify.
Ta-da! We're here! Oh, we're not late to the party, but good thing the Conqueror of Demons and I are both as swift as the wind. And whoosh, we made it just in time.
Oh. I see. So the important guest is the Conqueror of Demons. I've been looking forward to meeting you. The director didn't mention anything when she invited us. What a pleasant surprise. Gathered here with us tonight are not only young and accomplished individuals, but also the protector of Leo's peace, Adeptus Alatus. To convene here with all of you is indeed a great honor.
You want to use my hat as an... It's almost Lantern Rite, yet you took all the trouble coming here.
The director has a way of making it difficult to decline.
Rex Lapis, may I ask what troubles you?
The director asked me to buy sesame oil in preparation for the celebrations.
Huh. Then why would you come all the way to Wangshu Inn?
I had a pleasant chat with Chef Yanxiao and received some spices from him. And, see? Here's some matsutake and a portion of ham.
What about the sesame oil?
It's a shame. I couldn't find the kind the director was looking for.
I'm sure you're exaggerating, Zhang... Sir.
There he goes again. Enough with the pleasantries. Go let our guests take a seat. Everyone here today is well known in their own field and has probably heard about one another to some extent. Some of us are even old acquaintances, so there's no need to be this formal. I heard that the Conqueror of Demons and the Traveler are pretty close, no? Great! You two sit together.
You should take a seat too, Director.
Oh, finally remembered me? When we arrived just now, the host at Shinue Kiosk told me our dishes are almost ready. Perfect timing. Let's not wait any longer and ask them to bring out the food.
Paimon would have never guessed the person who Tao went to fetch was Xiao.
Oh, that's also the first I've heard of the Traveler and Paimon being friends with the Conqueror of Demons.
You know Xiao Chu?
Knowing is a bit of an overstatement. I've always looked up to him. You might not know this, Paimon, but we exorcists have worked in close collaboration with the Conqueror of Demons for many generations, dispelling evil together, both in the open and from the shadows. Hard to imagine that thanks to Hu Tao, I've finally gotten the chance to meet him. Conqueror of Demons, I'm honored to make your acquaintance.
Likewise.
It is a great honor indeed to have a chance to meet the legendary Conqueror of Demons. Changyun has brought that name up quite a few times in the past. I remember you mentioning wanting him to understand the importance of exorcists.
Ahem.
We know each other too. He helped try my dishes during the Masterful Chef's cook-off. I didn't think we'd have the chance to meet again. Happy Lantern Rite.
No anecdote, however, compares to meeting you in person. I'm Xingqiu, Xiangling and Changyun's friend. The pleasure is all mine.
Whoa. Everyone's getting all formal and polite all of a sudden. Paimon doesn't know what she should say anymore. Adeptus Xiao, mighty conqueror of demons! Please accept Paimon's greetings too! Belated Happy Lantern Rite! Paimon tried very hard to look for a fancy word, okay?
There's no need to be so polite.
You're right. This was meant to be a nice... I didn't plan this gathering.
What's your true intent?
A little get-together between friends, and that is something our consultant would say.
Indeed. Exceptional acting skills, Director.
As for me, I'm just here to have fun and treat everyone to something good. We all worked really hard this year, whether traveling or guiding, cooking, helping with the family business, exorcising evil spirits, or conquering demons. And of course, our consultant, who's been helping out at the parlor every now and then. Everyone has done some pretty amazing things. As the one who brought everyone together, it goes without saying that I'm the one most deserving of praise.
Huh? Sounds kinda self-important, but... Paimon thinks it's pretty amazing that she managed to talk Xiao into coming. He rarely ever enters Liyue Harbor after all.
It wasn't as complicated as you think.
Okay, gotcha. Thanks, boss lady.
It's not boss lady, just boss. And there she goes. What a lively girl.
Conqueror of Demons, Adeptus Xiao. Guardian of Wangshu Inn, hero of Dihua Marsh. I know you're there.
Quiet. Do not disturb the peace.
Sorry, but you wouldn't show up if I didn't yell your name, would you?
I know you. You're the 77th director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Is there something you
That does sound like one of Hu Tao's antics.
Did the Conqueror of Demons...
There might be...
Huh? It gets pretty boring from here on. I talked about the funeral parlor's past relationships with the Guardian Yakshas.
In the time of the Adepti vanquished the demons. The Millilith fought... That is how the board...
That's right. 1 point for the consultant. But despite our deep-rooted connection, you know him pretty well, huh?
This matter is out of my control, so I need to be cautious.
True, but I've kept that in mind too. That's why everyone here Besides, it'll only be for a short while.
But I didn't expect...
There's no need to worry, Conqueror. Our young exorcist over here is protected by his pure yang energy. So he's...
That's not the same. And did you just toss your carrots into my bowl? Hey, don't look away.
Huh? What?
I'm siding with Chongyun. I saw that too. You're lucky Guoba isn't here today. He hates seeing people being picky with their food. If he'd seen that, he'd definitely make you eat all your carrots.
Huh? Guoba would do that? Is he that uncompromising? But now that I think of it, Xianglin told me that Guoba used to be the stove god.
It sounds like you've heard the rumors.
I'm doing fine. Not long ago, before Lantern Rite, I met an old friend. Thanks to his help, things have been a lot more stable than before. You should know him. He's...
Seeds of story. Brought.
And cultivated by time. Did Paimon just unconsciously complete that saying? That voice. Could it be?
If I'm not mistaken, don't just sit there, Zhongli. Go welcome our guest in.
No such need. I'm coming in. You finally let me in. Hello, hello. No matter if we've met before or not, this moment marks a brand new encounter. Old friends and new. Happy Lantern Rite. Oh, it's the tone-deaf bard.
Oh, he seems to carry a valiant breeze wherever he goes. It looks like we're gonna be friends. Fate has brought us together, so come on, take a seat and be my guest. Help yourself. Oh, I'll ask them for another set of cutlery. This young lady here is as bright as a fresh bouquet of flowers in the morning's rising sun. She no doubt is the one with the most authority here. Whoa, these dishes look amazing. Is it really okay?
Huh, it's you.
Oh, isn't this Genyu? Genyu? Yup. I'm at Xingqiu. I never
Venti, you're being too humble. Considering your poetic talent, your fundamentals are...
Could this new guest be Master Xingqiu's friend?
Yes. Monsters become more active than usual as we get closer to Lantern Rite. I was patrolling Dihua Marsh a few days ago.
You've already forgotten? And bards go around singing where...
Oh, right. And it was a moving melody. And it made me...
Thank you for your patronage.
I understand now, too. I'm Zhongli, currently working at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. It's a pleasure to meet you, new friend.
And I'm his boss. Oh, and if there's anything...
That's very considerate of you.
Oh? No wonder. Only a... not to brag, but our consultant truly is impressive. His knowledge extends across the from the sophisticated way he's... Shao, you're an adeptus.
Sorry. I'm only good at conquering demons. I'm afraid I don't have much knowledge in that.
Really? But Paimon thinks you're super knowledgeable. Huh? Shao's a warrior. He doesn't come to this.
Really? I've actually heard a few things about the guests in the tavern talked about this refined and...
Now that you mention it, I've heard that he's elegant and...
Now you're making... I would say that Mondstadt... There's one I heard a while back. The meaning's there, but the word choices are unimaginative, and there's a distinct...
I think so too. If I were to give it a go, an old
Oh, good one! It feels unique and has a nice...
You have great...
Of course!
Hey, Xing, mind lending me a few books when we get back? Pick out some well-written... I don't know if...
I don't...
Chongyun's right. It's not our fault.
Oh, you have a point. But speaking of, why is it so...
I heard that Liua will be getting to know other musical styles is as for the fun. The Iridescence tour has finally... Don't think it... By the way, should I say that it's...
People are all busy. The festival to come together in a moment like this. I propose we raise a glass together. In my case, tea in lieu of wine.
Very well said, Mr. Zhongli. Now I'm getting a little self-conscious. We usually drink wine during occasions like this over in Mondstadt.
You're welcome. As the host of this gathering, I'm considering that everyone may have other matters to attend to.
All of a sudden, they started proposing toasts!
What's with the urgency? Sure.
Have you two finished? It's always nice to have a breath of fresh air.
Paimon will come too. Yeah? Okay then. Don't forget to come back!
Are you all right? It's hard to describe. It's not that. There were those among the Adepti who loved gatherings and idle chit-chat. Sometimes the Adepti all have their specialties, making most of them but this time... No. So you know his true identity. The Animo Archon is a free spirit. And that's something I might never be able to do. That does sound like something you would... No matter. Whenever I think of the ordinary conversations I've had with you, it feels... Yes. The parlor director went out of her way. She told me that all the guests... But I didn't expect the other guests to be... General Capices always said that we should... But I think he meant clothes were intricately designed, but inconvenient to wear. Rex Lapis did like his I never saw him wear this during the war.
Oh, here you are. I'm not in...
You're not.
Hotel saw that everyone's... Paimon got so anxious that you... to be honest, you looked a little...
You're worrying too much. Why would I? Anyway, let's head back.
Please wait. There's another reason why... Here, take these.
Moment.
Yup. Since the masterful... I heard him say that... I'll be honest. So I made a few... When I told Globa that I was making...
Thank you for the trouble. There was... I'll take them. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, the almond tofu I made? Probably...
Okay.
Alrighty, we should head back... You're finally done whispering secrets to each other? So much for promising Paimon you'll be back soon. How could you say that to Paimon? In that case, besides having no sense of time, Paimon will let you know what having no sense of fullness looks like. Your dessert is all Paimon's.
Sorry to keep everyone waiting.
No worries, we're all just chatting here. There's no serious business to take care of. Whether we're chatting outside or inside, it's all the same.
Paimon's too busy eating to talk to you.
But even though we're all well acquainted by now, I think this...
Oh? Is this some look...
Nope. This is something I made up. Spontaneity is the best choice to make here. let's use this incense burner. It's been lit for so long now that the incense is running out. I'll leave lighting the incense will signify continuous growth and...
I see. And speaking of the most distinguished guest here today, I'm sure we all agree that it's Mr. Zhang. I'm not very familiar with the details of his past deeds, but chatting with him has been a real... If knowledge were a form of power...
But when it comes to having a way with words, the notable... I just happen to have a good memory. It is such an unexceptional skill, yet you made it sound like an unparalleled talent. Since we all get to nominate someone... I think it's only fair that we let the parlor director light the incense.
Huh? That won't... We are looking for the most distinguished guest here. As the host, I shouldn't... Now that we've enjoyed this table... is this really... It's not... Just look at her! Xiangling, the disciple of an adeptus, the stove god's best companion, the winner of the Masterful Chef's competition, the only heir of the famous Wan Min restaurant, a good old friend of mine. There's no better choice.
Why does... Please stop! You're making me embarrassed! If we're looking for a distinguished guest, surely the second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild counts. It's one of the largest commerce guilds in Liyue Harbor.
Huh? Don't get me involved in this.
Ooh, not a bad choice. With the Commerce Guild's young master...
That's not how it works. Making a fortune is indeed a fine wish. But it's... Which means we should choose Chongyun, the skilled exorcist who keeps everyone's home safe from evil spirits.
Huh? Now you're nominating me? I can't be the one when we have the Conqueror of Demons right here. Adeptus Xiao has the most seniority among everyone here today.
I refuse. I am most certainly not the most distinguished guest here. You should all be able to make the right judgment based on your observations. One person here is well acquainted with everyone else.
Oh, that's right! Even though you're always mocking Paimon, you're still pretty popular with other people. No, wait! Paimon said she wouldn't talk to you again. Huh? Who else is there? Huh? Huh? Does that mean Paimon's the most distinguished guest? Oh, well, that was unexpected!
I agree. Paimon's just the one we need. Without a friend constantly by your... But once you have someone...
Ah, the traveler has traversed many nations and left behind a great deal of fascinating stories. But without Paimon plays an indispensable role in making your journey a happy and smooth one.
You guys... Paimon's not used to being praised like... Those were genuine... Thank you. You made Paimon wait for a long time, but... Paimon's not mad anymore.
Don't take everything to heart, Paimon. Friends tease each other all...
That isn't...
That means Paimon is as important to the traveler as Guoba is to me.
Looks like we've come to an agreement.
I trust the traveler's judgment.
Then Paimon it is. And now, the world's most excellent traveler's greatest companion, guide, and friend, Paimon, will be refilling and lighting. Here you go. It's getting late. I won't take up any more of your time.
Yep,
You don't have to go all polite on me. Just remember to come when I invite you next time. Let's see. It's dark out, so I'm going to accompany Xiangling, Xingqiu, and Chongyun back home.
No need. I'm headed towards the... I think you know the place I'm talking about. It was great getting to know you.
Bye. Oh. We'll catch you all later then. Don't forget to return to the parlor later.
Understood. See you later.
Rex Lapp.
Just Jean. I live as a mortal in Liu. If we were to consider status and seniority at...
Heaven forbid. Not you too.
I meant what I said. I heard that during the Lantern Rite music the same truth will sound different. I once had a pleasant chat from the evidence she found, but there are multiple sides to in the legends recorded by. But whether to me, this was as true back then. Just how Shao may seem so there's no need to dwell too much on certain things.
Rex Lapp.
It looks like you understand. Ah, the director asked me to accompany you on your return. After that.
Bye, Zhang. Everyone's gone. Paimon always feels like... At least... No. Paimon got it mixed up. Paimon, the best and most distinguished travel guide, will always stay by your... Good that you're aware of that, Shao.
No need. I've stayed here for much. The events of today occurred so abruptly. I appreciate your kindness. Okay, I'll